and welcome back to another Reddit story video. This topic, today, is going to be the how would you spend your last day on Earth? It's casual conversation, just curiosity. I find it interesting because, sometimes it's funny, sometimes it's not so funny, but here we go. Ready? So the first one is drinking, lots and lots of drinking. And there's replies of, it's not like liver damage is going to matter at that point. So sure, why not? Get completely piss-faced and enjoy yourself. Next person says they'll smoke pot, watch movies, take some pain pills, slap the ham, but do a lot of drinking. Hopefully with a few good friends. Not slap the ham part. Probably do that before they arrive. Well, I would hope so because they'd have to be really good friends if you're going to do that in front of them. Next person says, I would walk up a very long staircase. I like staircases. Okay. You do you. They'd say, I'd game the entire day. Also eat a hearty meal. I mean, if it's your last day and if you've, done everything that you needed to do and you wanted to do, then just spin it the way you want to. That's cool with me. Next person says, I'd sit in my comfy office chair for hours with Reddit and YouTube open on split screens, watching science videos on the latter and wasting time while confirming my old relationship with the semi-smart monkeys that inhabit this planet on the former. Just like any other day, no reason to change now. Well, that's also a pretty good tactic. I mean, if you don't want to and can't and have no desire to go out and do something crazy, then just, carry on. My wayward son or daughter. I would spend it in the company of my children, not doing anything in particular, just be around them. That's good. What makes you wonder, do they know that it's your last day on Earth, or are you just doing this because it's what you want, or are you actually making it different? I don't know. I'd make sure to fly my best friend back to me. It's been the time I've always yearning to spend together with my best friend and my partner together. I'd also pitch and try all the things I wanted to do together with my partner and my best friend and spend the day doing things we've never done in a lifetime. I hope that's not a euphemism. It may be when I just read that. If it is, it's awkward. But if you actually wanted to go out to the baseball field and, play a game, that's okay too. Lounging around at my parents' place, watching old westerns with my dad while my mom does her puzzles. Play a couple of games of Smash Bros with my brothers. Wrestle with the pups. Then finish it all up with a pizza and family movie night. These are mostly so far pretty wholesome and nice. There's no one going to go off and do crazy things. Me, I may talk about that at the end. So next person says, I'd go see my family. I'd walk into a labyrinth, spend the rest of my day with my dogs and significant other. Okay. This one with my family, listening to music, enjoying some good food as I am able. See, that's another thing. We don't have the qualifier. Why is this the last day of your life? Are you sick? Are you injured? Is it just, you're going to be assassinated by some ninjas? What is going on? I kind of want to know, but we don't know because there's no context. I would get all of my friends and talk it out for my final hours. That's good. Reminisce and genuine smiles. That's good. Someone says they just go to the beach. I would look my best because I'll get to see my late husband, Tom. I would have a few friends over who I know would be at my side every step of the way. I'd be holding their hands a lot and having wonderful conversations. I've always told my family and friends I love them, so that they would already know that. If I could still eat, I'd have my all-time earthly favorite foods surrounding me. And I would tell them I'm coming back to visit them given any chance. I will be with them when they need support. That's very nice. I like that. This person says, is it my last day because I'm going to die specifically, or is the entire world going to end? And what exactly does it happen? See, that's my question. How much warning do you have? That kind of thing. Do you have a whole day? It's kind of good to know, but have anything to base it on. So I would eat everything I want to. I am under 18 and I will drink and smoke for sure. That is the last day of my earth. Probably the same way I'd spend my any other day. I really can't cram a lifetime in a day, even if you try. Maybe write a will. That's a good idea. Take care of your final issues and, that's good. Because if you have pets or children or something, you're going to need to make sure they're taken care of if this is the last day of Earth. Well, that certainly depends on how long the countdown has been. If I woke up and someone told me I'd be dead by sunset, I'd be with my HR department and bankers so I knew my affairs were in order. If I had 6 months notice, I'd have a completely different answer. See, there we go. Very smart. Let's see. Share a good bottle with some good company. Probably at work because the oil fields won't stop for anything. Yeah. I guess that I would visit my closest friends and do things that they think we need to do before the end. Like talking to old loved people, play some jests, just important calls, important familiar. I don't know what that means. Try some drinks and put the song of Mago de Oz, tequila por. I don't know what that means, but you've got a plan, and I appreciate that. So let's see. The next one is they would take care of their cats. Okay. Okay. That's good though. I mean, you gotta take care of your cats. This one says, I try to wrap up a few things at work. Well, I guess that shows your dedication, and I can't fault you for that. This one says, I'd steal a car and get on the news for driving over 200 miles on the allowed mark. Okay. Why not? Live it up. This one says, I'd go to sleep. 5 kilos of hash on a rocking chair and smoke until I'm blind. High-class prostitutes, barrels of spiced rum, and a frightening amount of cocaine. See, I don't think I could do that. I don't know that I'd want to be completely out of my mind or out of my wits. I just don't like that kind of loss of control. And here we go. Somebody says, sorry, I already have plans. Lots of cocaine and wild sex. Lots of psychedelics. Hug my family, sit with my mom until it is all over. Someone says they'd be a couch potato. Tell as many people as possible that I'm going to space tomorrow. I like that one. Could you imagine? You could just have this really crazy story. I'm going witness protection. I finally got hired at the FBI. I'm joining, the French Foreign Legion. You could do anything, and then if no one would know. No one would know. That would be the cool thing. Give my everything to poor people. See, that's a good, nice, wholesome answer. Depends on if it's just mine or everyone else's as well. Mine, get hammered. Everyone, get hammered with friends. Okay. Someone says they do acid. I would try to work up the courage to write a note to the cute girl I saw walking her dog a couple of years ago. So, if you don't have courage at your last day, then maybe, yeah. Have a nice cup of tea looking into the woods. See, that's nice. But it had to be like the last few minutes because, tea is going to go cold. Tell everyone I love them, how much I love them, and how much they say. Tell everyone I love how very much I have loved them, even if I just told them yesterday. Okay. Oh, this one says they'd steal their dad's oxycodone. Well, okay. Probably have a heart attack or something. That's generally the cause of premature death, right? Well, you're not wrong. Exactly what I'm doing now, hanging out with my dogs. Write my manifesto and get hammered. If I knew it was my last day. Otherwise, cheesecake and margaritas all day until splat. Well, you know what? I think that's a good idea. I think if it was your last day, just, go for that food that you never buy normally. If you want to get drunk or stoned, okay, if it's, what you really want to do, if you've never done it, I think I would try to do something I've never done before. Like, because if there's no regrets and there's no consequences because you're going to be dead, just do it. Might as well go out on my own terms, yeah? And as sure as they would do their wife. Oh, that's good. I'm glad you're not going to do somebody else's wife, because that would just cause problems. Spend every day with my friends and loved ones. Go to my mom's and spend it with her. Go skydiving. I really want to, but I have a fear of heights. I'm afraid I'd get to have a heart attack from it. Yeah. Well, it wouldn't matter at this point, though, so good plan. Do what I do every day. Live like it's the last, but not in the extreme way. Just tell people I love them, trying my best to be a good person, eat nice food, and take some pictures. That's it. That's good. Nothing wrong with that at all. I had the opportunity to experience this on a potential crash landing of a plane. The attendants kept screaming to prepare for impact and put your head down between your legs. I just sat up and looked at all the fire trucks and said to myself, I want to see how I'm going to die. Turned out to be a bad bulb on the landing gear. Well, thank God you're still alive and it wasn't horribly, tragic. That would definitely put a fear of something into you and make you question things. So that's good you actually thought about it. I'd get me some potent opiates and enjoy my last day very much. There you go. A lot of people want to, I've never tried drugs, so I don't know. I don't know that I would not want the whole uncertainty of knowing what I'm doing kind of thing, but I can understand how some people would. I really can. This one would surround themselves with loved ones. I'd say they'd lose weight. Well, you're going to permanently lose weight if you're dead. Is this horrible? Y'all tell me. I'd pop a Molly. Then I would take all 4 of my toddlers. Oh, wow. We're not going to talk about that one. I'd say everything to my ex-husband, and I was too timid to say to his face when I left. Sorry, cheating ass. There you go. See, final things, get it all out, finish it. Sleep sounds on YouTube. That's cool. Be with my family and cuddle with my dogs. Okay. Tell my family I love them and they are most important persons and people in my life. This person says they'd cry. Well, that's also a very honest answer. Because, what are you going to do? It's done. Have a good breakfast with my family and spend the day at our favorite beach. Watch the sunset. Pack my bags. Where are we heading? Probably not worry about the shit I'm worrying about because it won't matter. Another drug, LSD, cannabis, and your mom. Well, Oh, yeah, let's not go there. Probably eat a whole pumpkin pie with whipped cream all by myself. That sounds pretty awesome, actually. For me, it'd be pecan pie, but okay. Because I'm slightly allergic, but I'm going to die. Who cares? Call my mom, say goodbye, spend the rest of my time with my wife. Then go to bed high off my tits on loots on drugs. Family and hug my kids. This one would get a hooker. Turn off my alarm for work. Leave and go find the next planet. There you go. See, that's a good plan. Eat everything I'm not supposed to and get drunk. All right. Indulge in acquiring knowledge. Well, a little late to do that now, but if it's you, do it. This one says they'd celebrate. This one says they'd get their wife pregnant. If I woke up knowing it was my last day, I would clear my browser history, go spend quality time with my dog, have a nice meal, and get ready for a long nap. That's a good idea. Clear your browser history, your YouTube search history, anything that's like social media thing. Take a few minutes, an hour, however long it takes. Don't leave any embarrassing, Yeah, try not to. Damn, I've got 2.5 hours left. But then the question was today, so it would happen at any time today. Uh-oh, too late. This one says they'd suicide bomb Putin. Well, if you could get there in time, then, go out with a bang. Should take up smoking again. No reason not to. Yeah, I guess that's true. What's it going to do? Kill you? I'd go on a long hike with my dog, go to my favorite Korean place for dinner, buy some sweet wine and a pack of spirits, and spend the rest of the day on the phone with loved ones, smoking and drinking on the porch with my dog. Have a lot of student loan debt, so nothing will be gained from my death except a few sentimental items my friends may want, and the best elderly dog anyone could love. Aww. Order a pizza and get a stack of Smokes and say to hell with my health issues. Yeah, there you go. Just say, okay, I'm done. Oh, and here is, I think this might have been Hunter Biden. Hookers and blow. It's good to know that he's, on here. Spend the day committing random acts of kindness. See, I was kind of thinking the opposite. Random acts of, not violence, but like misdemeanors. Doing crazy shit. I don't know. I haven't decided. Play music on max volume. Scream, find the strongest smelling thing I can find since I can't smell. Dead bodies sound like a good idea. Burn my retinas with the most light I can expose my eyes to for as long as possible. Drink too much water, to the point of water intoxication. Eat anything and everything, and edible too. Possibly eat a piece of my skin. Sit and seize it until it all goes away. Or, keep the act and just sleep it through. Wow. I don't know a lot about that one. Epic long bicycle ride. Okay, that's good. There's 2 types of people in these comment sections. People who want to say goodbye to their families and people who want to die in a fiery ball of flames. Yes, entirely true. This person says they'd say their goodbyes, then go rail fanning for one last time. I don't know what that is, but okay. Good luck with it. Probably cry hysterically because I'm going to die a virgin. Oh, I'm sorry. There's worse things to die as, though. Take a steak knife and start to murder people. I'd probably also steal a car and run over some pedestrians. So a real life Grand Theft Auto. Why not? What's the term I'm thinking of here? They're LARPing it? Yeah. Okay, that's cool. Go visit my mom and her cats and together watch a comedy. Dinner with friends, time with my cat, the usual. Go to Hawaii and die with a bottle of wine and a girl's mouth around my... Sounds vaguely familiar. Well, today was my dog's last day on Earth. He had a stroke in the backyard and died within the hour of the vet. No signs it was imminent. Total shock. Brutal. Hug who you love, spoil the ones who deserve it, and just try to be happy. It's tough out there. Good vibes to you all. That's good. Thanks for that. That was actually pretty nice. I always assume it is my last day on Earth, so I guess what I normally do, with a corned beef sandwich in my hand at all times. Good for you. Fight my enemy and take a nap. Call it a night, or, a life. If today was my last day and tomorrow was too late, I would say goodbye to yesterday. I live each moment like my last, leave old pictures in the past, and donate every dime I have. I'd call those friends I'd never see, reminisce old memories, and forgive my enemies. That's very wholesome, very nice, very loving, and shows a level of maturity I probably don't have. Go to Blizzard HQ and kill everyone. Wow. All right. Delete my porn, call my mom and sister, not my brother. Then, time permitting, I'd get drunk and get into VR. I want to die while living in VR. Okay. Why not? I'd say thank you to everyone who helped me get sober and saved my life. Then I'd get absolutely hammered. Take 2 melatonin. Probably just hang out with my family and hang out with my girlfriend and tell them I don't want to see them. They don't want to see me when it is done. I'll probably just be playing EAFC, then pass away in my chair. Honestly, I don't know what I would do. Okay. Lots of illegal substances. Go outside, find a nice patch on the ground, and sleep. I was thinking about that. That would actually be a good idea because you don't know how you're going to die. You might explode. You might spontaneously combust. So you'd probably want to go somewhere where you're safely away from like your house because you don't want it to burn down or have, a big old mess or something. I don't know. Have a library book that is way overdue, so maybe turn that in. Oh, same thing I'm doing now, making candied bacon pancakes with homemade hash browns and watching my favorite show. Wow. You got your life figured out. I'm kind of jealous. Give my entire inheritance to my loved one, give my entire inheritance to my love, other than enough for a quick meal and a sunset. Okay. It would help if I could learn how to read. I'm just saying. It's dark here, so assuming this is it, I have a good one. I looked after both babies for a while, then took my dog out, and took my daughter out, who had a very good morning. My son joined us, and it was his first time walking on the grass. I talked to my job as a tour guide and performed more than admirably. Came back to my darling family, and I've just finished Indian food. If I should have a last day, I'd want it to be like this. That's good. This one says, I would eat gelato probably and be happy that my misery is about to end. Well, there is that element that there's people that really wouldn't mind having it be their last day. So get inebriated and stream all of my favorite music until I pass out permanently. See, that's also pretty good. Well, not the inebriated part. I don't think I'd get drunk. But I think, put on have a special playlist. That way you're going out on one of your favorite songs or the best song you know of or whatever. And yeah. Ooh, I like this one. Go dragon hunting. I kind of want to join you for that one. This one says they do absolutely nothing. Make it an accidental death so my family would get some money. See, that's smart planning. That's smart. Have some beer, a pizza, and have sex with my wife. Then watch the sunset with my wife and my daughter. This one says, laugh out loud. People's answers are crazy. I'd probably buy all my favorite foods, drinks, sodas, so I don't drink anything with alcohol. Chat with a few of my favorite friends, then watch movies with my dad, then go to sleep happy. See, these are people that are emotionally enough mature to realize, okay, this is my last day. I don't have to do anything crazy. I'm going to do what needs to be done, what I want to do. I admire that. I really do. Eat a shit ton of pizza. Yeah, you and me both. I would draw, paint, and write everything that came into my mind, knowing that that would be my last record of life on Earth. Lots of people say they would sleep. Spend it in the sun with my family and kids and trying to laugh with them as much as possible. That's good. Hop on my boat, sail out to one of the local bays, drop hook, pour a scotch, watch the world go by as I was lounging in my hammock. That sounds like a really good thing. Eat a corn dog. I really don't know what to do, especially because I'm sick right now. I don't have the energy to do anything. Sorry. This one says they'd move to another planet. Okay, Elon. I would eat as much gluten as possible. No chance of gastrointestinal cancer when it doesn't have enough time to develop. See, that's kind of where I'm at. I would eat everything that I'm not supposed to eat. Just say, okay. I'd be having mochi like constantly. Constantly. Spend it with my grandson at Disneyland. Visit my family and friends, tell stories, eat good food. Then get drunk as fuck. Call on my friends, hang out with my family, probably do something I've never got to do. Just kidding. I would be playing Geometry Dash all day. I'd troll all my friends so they'd be super confused later. See, that's also something I kind of want to do, but I wouldn't want to like hurt my friends. But like again, I'm going into witness protection or joining the FBI. I could do that. Be with my boyfriend. At that point, just propose already. Wow. Okay. Hug my mom and tell her I love you. Run away in my bed like I always do. Have a smoke and a poke. Spend time with friends. I've already had an ungodly amount of sex. I'd want to spend it with people I love. Wait, you're having sex with people you don't love? Shame on you. Just joking. This person says they'd take a nap. I like that idea. Honestly, that would be kind of cool. First, I'd buy a towel. Oh, I don't know that I want to say this. Then I'd say goodbye to my friends and family. Finally, I would try to obtain a small yellow fish. I'm sure that's a reference to something. I just don't get it. I'd sneak me and my husband into Yorkshire Wildlife Park and snuggle all the animals. Oh, that'd be cool. I like that idea. Probably die because, it's my last day. Yeah, again, you're not wrong. We'll read a few more. They'd probably be working. I'd definitely call in. I have not called in the last 2 years since I've had this job. I would definitely, if I was working on that day and I knew it was my last day, I'd fucking call in. Hell, I may even do a no call, no show. Just live it up, man. Empty my bank accounts, drive into the lakeside, and spend the day doing whatever. Check into a hotel and die there. See, I wouldn't want to do that because that's going to traumatize the housekeepers and everything. And I wouldn't want to cause drama. I wouldn't mind going out to the wilderness or something and just doing it there because honestly, that would be okay. Because the bears, the coyotes, the pumas, wherever wildlife you're at, they would, get a last meal. I would be okay with that. It's a circle of life. This person says, I wouldn't change a thing. Had my family at the house and spend time with my parents, sister, my significant other, and my kids, laughing and doing activities all day. Start doing my research on what it's like to live on Mars. I do a ton of meth, and then I would commit multiple murders and make my last day on Earth also the last day of Earth. A lot of people who make me angry. Well, there is the vengeful part of me that says, I'd like to do that. I probably wouldn't kill anyone, but I would probably definitely tell some people off and let them know how I really feel. Why not? What's going to happen? If today was my last day, I would type a memoir of wisdom and knowledge, email it to my husband, and tell him to have it published for our kids. That's very nice. I like that one. Honestly, I think I'd say goodbye to my cat and a few friends, then get dressed up in fancy clothes for the hell of it. I'd take my headphones and blast music because it's not like hearing damage would matter anymore, and go for a long, long walk at the end. That's also pretty damn good. This person says they would just kill themselves ahead of time. Okay. Spend it with my kids, take one last walk in the park or the countryside, catch a flight to see my sister and just hang out with her on the pool, floating around the bottomless Moscow mules in with bottomless Moscow mules in Hampton. And this only seems fair. On their last day on Earth, this person would just go on Reddit and spend all day there. So there you go. Quite a variety of things they do for the last day on Earth. Yeah. I don't know what I would do. I mean, there's a couple of things, but I haven't really settled on anything yet. So, definitely spend time with family if I could. I'd miss all my dogs. I think the will idea would be the best thing because unless you have family or friends that know what your wishes are, you need to make sure people know what you're going to do. I think I would, let my family know, but I'd want to spend the last few minutes alone. So I'd drive out into the country and, let the bears and the mountain lions and the coyotes or whatever just have their way with my corpse because why not? I don't want to be buried. So on that morbid note, I'll talk to you later. Thanks for listening. If you don't mind, would you please like, share, subscribe, or comment? Do all the things that, are fun to do. And we'll talk to you later. See you next video. I appreciate you listening. Bye-bye.